morning. I tried to get this video to work, but apparently I didn't do it well. So I had this little video and I had it all set up. I thought it would instantly prompt up, but apparently it doesn't. So we're just gonna kind of play it by ear. So I got like 25 minutes to kind of work on this drawing and then see what happens. Anyways, hopefully you'll get something from it. It's going to be kind of weird because I never really start drawing so late in the day, and I'm going to see what I can do. We're going to continue what I was working on uh, as like before. So today I'm probably going to work again. Very, very odd for me to start this late in the game, and so I'm going to have to like just see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that I'm going to have to work on it and then keep working on it for the next 25 minutes or so, and then we'll see. We're going to see what happens. Beginning now. Let's do this. Okay. I know that this needs to be darker, more purplish probably. Yeah, it's been a day. Just trying to I think now that I took a few days off, I think I might be at the stage where I can really, really, I think I might start adding texture. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm not too comfortable at this point with what I'm doing. Again, I haven't really been comfortable with this drawing for a while, and I'm just trying to play it by ear. And then when we get to a certain point, we might end up moving towards the final 100 meters, I guess. You know, and that's when you're like near the end, and you're just adding the final touches to the image here. So it's it's a very odd position to be in at the moment. Not quite knowing where you're going with the drawing. Since you don't know where it's going, everything's very up in the air. You know, and I don't have any set point to where I'm like stopping point or point where I start shifting the visual dialogue towards its final destination, I guess. It just gets to a point where like, this feels good. I think I'm in the right spot where I can just kind of add in some more details, and then it just feels like a right time to move forward with the image. And so that just takes time. It just takes a little bit of work and knowledge ahead of time. And usually, though, I don't know. I don't have enough of the knowledge at the moment to know when I need to transition towards adding the tones that I need to add. So I'm just constantly updating the visual dialogue that I'm kind of playing around with, constantly changing it around and adapting really. And that's just how it is, you know. I wish I could give you a clear cut answer. It's like, when do you know you need to do this? Like, I don't know yet. I haven't done. Maybe after I do like 500 of these, I'll have a better answer for that. Maybe I won't. But right now, I'm just kind of, I don't want to say winging it, but I'm definitely kind of always experimenting with what needs to be kind of what I need to work with here. And so right now I'm just progressing it forward slowly but surely. It's getting closer to the end of the drawing, you know. And I think right now what I'm just doing is I want to play around with the ear uh, for the majority of the drawing, I've been kind of neglecting it, not because I don't know how to draw ears or whatever. Although I'm not like, hey, I'm a professional ear drawer, you know. But I definitely don't go out of my way to start drawing ears, you know. I don't think a lot of people have a they're not going around saying, yeah, I'm a professional drawer, I'm a professional draftsman of the human ear, or you don't have a lot of artists going around saying, I'm really, really good at drawing ears, you know. So that's where I'm at. This feels like it's like a green, so I think I'm gonna go over here and put a little bit of a green tone right here. Again, this is all very new. If I can get a good hour of drawing in today, I'll be very happy with with the day, because I've missed 2 full days, and this is actually I've missed a day, and this is my second day, would be my second day that I missed, but I'm trying my darndest to really not miss twice. And so that's going to take some time. And, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just happy that I'm here and able to put in some time towards it and able to move the ticker, move it closer to the end. And I'm just grateful for that. Yeah. I'm just grateful that I had a moment of time to kind of work on this. So notice I put a little bit of purple here. I'm probably going to darken it up even more just for fun. And maybe make this a little bit more red over here. Yeah, I want the chin needs to be darker than I'm giving it credit. I really haven't been. It's so dry in my room. I seriously need to do like turn on a humidifier or something, because it is incredibly dry in this house. So like when I start talking, it's like I want to sneeze, or like I get like dry mouth, so my throat gets very raspy, and then that affects my talk, my speech, and so I have to guzzle water. You know, it's definitely not conducive for drawing or talking at the same time, or drawing and talking. So I'm just working on the chin, working on the chin area, and moving it forward. Yep, 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 yep. Oh man, I did this video and I've been so out of it, lately. I did this video. I spent all night until like 2 in the morning making a video, and it didn't turn out. It was garbage. Well, actually, it was okay, but it definitely didn't turn out the way I expected it. And yeah, it definitely pulled. It really tired me. It really made me tired. I've been trying to play catch up with sleep for the past few days. That's how tired I've been because of it. It really exhausted me. So that's why I haven't. I tried getting up a couple times at my regular time that I get up, and I've been hitting the snooze button. It's dry. I've been hitting the snooze button a lot lately. Not too happy about that, you know. But I just been exhausted. That video, it took it out of me just to do it. It it really tired me out, which is weird to do to make a video and it exhausts you. I guess because I've never done it before. Well, I did another one prior to that, but I've never done one that was that detailed. And even then, I missed some stuff, so it shows you how little I know about the whole editing process. I think I might get to the point. I think this week, if I can get to the point where I'm working on the details by Sunday, I'll be good. I think that'll be a good goal to kind of have while working on this piece. You know, I think that's what I'm kind of trying to strive for. But I'm still kind of beat from that making that video. I've been trying to catch up on sleep unsuccessfully. Unsuccessfully. So I'm just yeah, it's getting there. I think once I just move forward, you know, I don't know. I might need another week on it. I didn't expect it, but I missed 2 days. I lost some momentum, and that momentum is gone. So I got to kind of get it back, and it's going to take a moment to kind of get that forward momentum again that I had. I just hate complaining about how tired I always am. And it makes me come off as like you're just complaining. I'm just tired. I'm kind of sleepy, or my eyes are heavy. Maybe I'm also a little bit hungry, and that might be affecting my energy levels. And a multitude of things could be a contributing factor to my overall energy levels for today. So I'm going to exaggerate the underneath the chin here. Just exaggerate a little bit. Maybe use the skin tone and lighten it a bit so that her neck is brought forward more, or her chin is brought forward more because of the highlight. So just a little trick to kind of make the chin and their face project forward more because of that. And I'm going to probably do the same thing, but on the shadow here, I'm going to kind of darken the shadow so that the contrast is stronger, and that will help make the neck and her chin feel like it's projecting forward more. I might even exaggerate this tone right here on the Yeah, just a little bit of a let's spin it. And then we're going to do it again. Just something to kind of push that forward more. Just exaggerating tones on purpose, you know? It's just a help. It's just a little, like those tones aren't naturally there, but I think it's a good like thing to accentuate certain aspects of the color some, to make things more vivid than they really are. Or at least that's what I like to do, is kind of overemphasize certain tones and such. Like right there, it's kind of blue. So I'm adding that little kind of like blue tone for, yeah, let's see, just to make it pop out more. Same here, I'm doing that in the neck a little bit to kind of make the neck pop out a little bit more, even though that tone's not that bright there. I'm just putting it there to really bring it up a notch. Bam. You know, I might only work a little bit on the. I need to work on the hands some. I'm okay with the mouth at the moment. You know, I don't need to do much. Just need to, maybe I'll work on the mouth. I don't know. It's, if you wondering why I'm so indecisive, it's just because. Maybe what I might start doing is I need to go back to I don't know. I think I need to work on the guy a little bit more, or maybe not. Zoom out a little bit. I think he just needs the final touches and such. I don't know. I think I've worked on the guy more than I have the woman. You know, I think I've worked on the man a lot more. I don't know. I think the reason, I don't know why I've done that. Maybe because I was more comfortable with it. You know, more comfortable drawing the guy a little bit. Who knows? Who knows the psychology behind it? I do know that I probably should darken the neck a lot more. Like a lot more. Yeah, so it's just a slow start because of the because I missed the day, and you know, it's hard to get back that momentum. I know everyone's like, it's easy, you just start drawing again. Nah, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy at all. Again, just moving along with the drawing. No, because I missed so much time, I don't have any like visual destination today. You know, I'm just going to keep working on it, and then we'll keep tightening up those forms, and we'll keep making them more rigid and rigid until I feel that it's in a good spot to move forward. I might just think about it, because it might be there. I just don't know it, you know. It might be in that spot where I can be like, you know, it's time to bring this bad boy home. It's time to go to the next drawing stage, you know. Time to bring it in. Maybe. You know, you never know until it's got to be a point where you're like, yes, right? Oh yeah, the hands are definitely under appreciated. So let's get those hands there. Let's work on some hand action. Just trying to get them closer than they really are. And I'm probably need to work on the guy again. When I look at the female and the male, like the guy, even though he's at an upper level, the female, like there's just more. She looks less plastic, and that's probably because I've developed more of the tones a little bit. He, on the other hand, looks the forms are there, but like he's looking a little bit plastic. There needs to be some subtle tones or colors that I need to address with this. So I think I'm gonna work on the hand and maybe see work on the hand. I don't know how much I want to work on her neck. Like I think if I leave it like that, I might be happy because it will recede in the background. Like it will recede in the background. The neck will push backwards because it's less information, and that might work to my benefit. So I'm going to work on her hand and maybe move to the guy's face a little bit. You know, I might just get to that point where I do an all over drawing again. I don't know anymore because I think it might be uh, it might be at that point where I just focus on the details pretty soon. It's getting there. It really is. Who knows? I don't know. Or it might be the fact that I'm just like, I just want to start another drawing, you know? I just need to start another drawing, and it's getting to be like it's time, you know? Yeah, like yeah. So it's up there. It's it's up there. I'll have to think about it, but I'm not. Thing is, when I say think about it, I don't mean it so literally. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to be caught in this happy space where I'm thinking just enough that it's the actions are moving it forward, but not so much that it hinders my creativity or hinders my uh it hinders the drawing, because sometimes if you overthink it, you're not letting the drawing kind of become what it should, like become into an existence or something. So I'm trying to really err in this like this headspace where I'm moving the drawing forward, but it's not it's not I don't know. It's not being overrun by like critical thought, I guess. because that can kind of ruin the organic feel of the drawing. So I'm trying my best to kind of do that. I think I might just do an hour. I'm pretty tired. You know, I really am tired. I think I might do an hour and then maybe take a nap. I really am. And take a nap, and because I got a big evening today, I got to do a few things, and maybe I want to get some rest so I'm not feeling too like fatigued. I don't know. I don't know, man. It might be that time where let's do a quick study. Let's do something. It might help me get some insight. I don't know where I was drawing anyways. Oh, I was working on the hand. I worked on, well, no, we won't do that. We'll do that after 5 minutes, where I do a like texture study. And if I add like the skin texture, it might give me an idea of what it will look like. Because really, I'm trying to be minimalistic, but also define things, which is it's like a slippery slope. You know, you don't want to define too much, but you also don't want to show too little. So it's very tough. It's a tough situation to be in. And I think I'll also have better understanding what I want when I start adding. Maybe if I start going into details real soon to kind of, at the very least, see them as place markers. You know, I think that's one of the things I'm not doing. I'm not working on so early on. Like maybe I need to start doing that a little bit earlier, so I have a reference point. You know, like a heading. And like maybe I don't need to define the hands and the neck so much, because maybe that's not necessary for this drawing, because it's not a hand and neck drawing. It's a bust and portrait drawing. You know, it's we're just working with a few elements here, and then the other extra, like the hands and the neck, are like just added details that help the drawing, but are not necessarily like, hey, this is going to make or break my image here. We just want to kind of have those as secondary elements, and if they work out, they work out. If they don't, if they're too much, if they're too much of a detail, you can always go over them a little bit, soften them up. But yeah, I just want to take a nap. I know it's getting back into this trend of taking a nap, but I just need to catch up on this sleep that I kind of missed while I was trying to do these edits to my drawing, or to my videos. Like I missed them all. I missed all this sleep because I was really trying to get those simple little edits into play. So that's why. That is why I'm doing it. Who knows? Perhaps I'm wrong. Or I don't even know. I spaced out there for a second. I don't even think I made a full sentence. But I spaced out and started thinking about this drawing a little bit, or just thinking about the tones, looking at the tones and kind of working with them. So that's the 5-minute mark, which means I want to do a little test. You know, just a little test, see what's up. Yeah, all right. Let's back out real quick. Like I didn't do a lot. I didn't really define the hand as much as I should, and it needs to be worked on majorly. It looks really flat when compared to everything else, and the neck looks kind of flat, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a small, negligible thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the layer. We're going to go to that's the hair strand. We're going to go to the skin palette and see what that kind of offers, because there's some cool little effects that I can use. You know, there's a skin brush set that I've been using on a lot of this stuff to kind of add like you know, just scattered freckles works. And I do the kind of like the rough pores feature because it kind of let's see what happens when I do it on the guy here. Let's do a little test here. And what I kind of do is that's too small. See that adding that little touch there kind of makes it feel a little bit more realistic, you know. Just trying to play around with it right now. I typically do this a lot when I'm just a little bit to kind of see what kind of effects I can get. And every time I do it, it's a little bit different, you know. Yeah, let's see what happens. We'll just kind of play around with the layer settings and see what they look like, you know. So I don't know. What if I do lighten? What does that look like? Yeah, some of it. Color dodge, linear dodge. Again, I'm just trying to see what they look like. So it was just a little test run, you know, and I just wanted to kind of see what it looks like by doing that. And it might not be at that level yet. I'm not quite sure. Let's go back to the airbrush and work on that hand, because I'm gonna have to mess around with the skin tones again. Actually, let's just do one quick test here again. We'll take this and we'll go and go back to the, I like the scattered freckles, kind of looks good. No, maybe doing, what if I do the scattered freckles right here? What if I were to, what if I were to dense freckles and do something like this? Again, just trying to see what happens if I make it kind of transparent, right? And then what if I darken it some or make it multiply it? No. Let's do it again. And then this time we're going to do like, some fine pores and see what happens when we do something like that and put some fine pores on. And we just do a darken, color burn. Yeah, the fine pores might be where it's at. You just do a little color burn with like you lighten it, you darken it, you lighten the tone a little bit. Or what if we were to, maybe we did this. What if we did something like this? Oops. What if I did something like this? So I like to play around with this and see what happens. Right? Like to add like this. What if I was to add like this sparkle effect? What would that do, right? What if I did like a? I fancy using pink a lot. I don't know why. Just try this. We just put that right there, and then you take your screen or your glow, soft glow. What if you did something like that, or you did it to the lips? Right. So there's some promise there. I just gotta figure it out. So I'm always doing a little bit of experimentation there. So I just wanted to see what it kind of looked like. Now I got to go back to the hands. Probably wasted too much time on that. That's fine. It gives me an idea where I'm going. It gives me a heading of sorts. And so that's what I really am looking for, some place to kind of, where do I need to use those effects? And I might have to go review an old drawing to kind of see what I kind of did on that one and see what I forgot to do in this one. And I might do that after this. Like after this video, after this live stream, I might do that. I probably am. Just a little heads up, you know. Because I believe I didn't, I need to look at what I kind of did, because some of those effects were really quite admirable, and I liked what I did. And I need to kind of reverse engineer it, because sometimes I don't often remember what little effects, because I've only done them a handful of times. I'm gonna have to do them a lot more for me to really know or absorb what I did and when and why, because I don't know. It's not quite clear about what strategies are the best for this drawing. What's the next thing that needs to be going into it, because everyone, like all these digital artists I see, they just know what to do. They just know it, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, help me. I'm like lost, you know. I'm lost, and I'm just kind of trying to navigate through it and hope that things that I'm working on kind of pan out for good, for the good, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do each time. Keep pushing the drawing further, making it a little bit better each day. Unfortunately, when I was looking at the videos or the video screenshot, I was noticing like this looks the same as the previous video screenshot. So the details are so marginal that you can't tell, and that's, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You know, I haven't decided on. It could mean I need to start moving towards the final stages. It could mean that I'm not going fast enough. It could mean like a variety of things, really. But it is what it is, and you're just gonna have to work through the problems bit by bit. You know, just work them slowly and get them to where they need to be. Hopefully learn something from them, from each drawing. You know, just learn a little bit each day. Each day, learn a little bit, hopefully. You know, some people say, like, I try to learn one new thing each day, and something like, really, they're not. They're like, they say that. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't try to learn anything. What'd you learn today? Nothing. Then why'd you say you try to learn something each day? A new thing each day? It's a figure of speech. It's just a figure of speech, guys. I am super hungry. Hungry. I'm hungry and tired. Oh gosh, I need to sleep. Take a nap or something. I think after this I'll take a nap because I'm not feeling like drawing. I don't feel like drawing today. Like more than normal. You know, some days I just don't feel like drawing, and I think it's because I have a lot of doubt today, or have a lot of doubt with what's going with this drawing right now, and it's kind of it's it's hitting me pretty hard. When you have when you have some doubt, when you're doubting your drawing, it can affect it, and that's what I feel is happening right now. It's affecting the drawing pretty good, and I really need to really not be afraid of the drawing and just work on it. Maybe I just work on this drawing for this week, and then the next week it'll be straight up details. You know, it's going to take me 3 weeks to do this drawing. So be it. You know, I did miss a few days, and typically when I do it two people in one drawing, it takes me a little longer because you're trying to lace the two characters together so that they are built up the same level. I would say, like the same like visual detail, and that can take a few extra sessions. And sometimes, as I said in previous like live streams, sometimes it takes a while for you to get the voice. It takes a while for you to get like the what you want the drawing to look like, till you get that certain aesthetic. And I think it's getting there. You know, you want to try to get the drawing to have a certain like visual aesthetic, and some people know what their drawing is going to look like. And right now I have an idea, and I'm getting to a certain visual aesthetic that I'm thinking that is good for this image, that I think will help it, you know. And so that's what I'm working on. But all in all, I'm just overall tired. I think this could be a little bit darker. Yep. Just moving it forward. Yeah, so if you notice I'm not as chatty as normal, it's because it's the evening. It's later in the afternoon. It's not the evening, but it's later in the afternoon, and because it's later in the afternoon, I'm on the downhill of energy levels. Like I'm not to say that I'm never like it's I'm on low energy mode. I'm like power reserve. You know, I'm reserving my energy for this evening because I got a big interview I want to do, and I want to have a enough oomph mentally to have a decent conversation. And so that's why I'm not really chatting it up right now, or at least it's like if I am chatting up, as you can see, it's kind of like low measure. It's not really. It's maybe I want to try something to do like add a little bit of blue on these just for fun. I can always take them back, you know. I can always take it back. And that's the thing about this. No one wants to do these type of things because they're so worried about making a mistake. Like why not put why not put a little bit of dark purple right here. Just, change things up a little bit, make them a little bit more exciting for the audience here. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, so you have like a little bit of blue and purple on the nails there. Maybe even go darken it up, make it more purple. Go really on the bottom of the nail here, and the bottom of the nail, make it real purple, really purple. Just little things here that might be kind of like a fun little touch to have. And then right here, maybe on the blue, you got a dark blue right here, just for like a little bit of flair, I guess. It may not be the right thing to do, but it definitely makes the nails pop a little bit more for no reason. You're like, what's different here, So I'm trying to blend them together a little bit more. Sort of like a bluish purple kind of being made here. Yep, just a little bit of touches, little touches here and there. I'm probably not emphasizing the just being a little too, I don't know, reserved with the way I'm applying my colors. Just being a little bit too, I'm being a little scaredy cat. That's what I'm being. Matt's being a scaredy cat. He doesn't want to draw. He's a little scared. Stop it, I'm not scared. I'll cross the bridge. No! It's too dangerous. Just, I need to make it a little bit darker. Little bit by little bit. So the hands are looking a little bit better. They're not feeling as neglected as they were before, so that's good. There could always be a little bit more added each time, and that's the problem, man. That's the problem. I don't know when I need to stop. I'm just keep adding stuff. You know, it's just gotta move forward. Maybe I'm just afraid at the moment. Afraid to take the visual jump and just start drawing on it, finishing up. Yeah, just pushing the contrast a little bit, kind of making up what these shadows look like without details being there, you know. And yeah, just making things a little bit more pronounced. You know, it feels less neglected. Although now that these things are kind of unfinished, it still needs a lot of work. But It's farther along. Yeah. I think that's it for the day. I'm pretty exhausted. Yeah, I don't know. It's been about an hour. Been about an hour. I think that's good. Of course, it could be better. Um, I don't know. I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you taking out time out of your day. But I think that's it for today. I don't want to push it at this moment. I just wanted to get an extra hour in. And what I think I might do is for the remaining week, because I don't think I'm going to get the details this week. I think what I'm going to do is just keep chugging along. I think I might go work on the hand, the rows, and the next session, and then I'll probably on Saturday I'll work on the guy. I think I'll work on the guy, and I think I'll work on the tighten things up. Just move it. I think I'll move around the next two sessions. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think it's getting to the point where it's detail time though. So I really I'm starting to feel like that might be the case soon. But you just got to keep chugging along, and then eventually, when you get to a point where you say, you know what, dial this in. But right now, I'm not able to think. Just think constructively about what needs to be done. I probably need to kind of walk away for a moment and just come back to it with a different set of eyes, especially with eyes that are more energized and enthused and relaxed and not exhausted and fatigued. So right now my eyes are kind of fatigued from all the work I've been doing on it. So I think that's it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.